advisories. So yes, it's going to be a little gusty still as we continue on, but a big threat is going to be a lot of the moisture associated with that. As you look at some of the winds and we push it further to the north, so this is Monday morning, 6 a.m. Mountain Time, and you have a lot of the stronger winds that are then pushing out of Nevada. They're heading into Idaho, and then eventually you're going to see them transition even further to the north. So you're thinking northern Idaho, western portions of Montana. We're not going to get any of that tropical moisture, right? Well, actually you are, and you're going to be seeing maybe some winds embedded within that, but nothing like what we saw initially with landfall, especially at the Mexico-California border. Here's a look at the rain potential total. This is for Wednesday evening, up until Wednesday evening, and you're noticing this is tallying up several days. So this is more of a long distance look, but it gives you an idea of where some of that rain's going to be setting up. So you're noticing, yes, we have that heavy rain coming out of California away from the mountains into southern Nevada, but look at where that other moisture is landing. So as it continues to work north, we're talking about areas in through eastern Washington, western Idaho, northern Idaho. But even if you look at areas right here in through Oregon that include Burns, these are areas that so badly need the rain. Wildfires already a concern, drought a concern. So this is actually going to be much needed moisture for these areas. You do have to take into the fact that, especially if an area is a little bit drier, or if you have a burn scar area, meaning an area that previously have a wildfire, that could, with the heavy rain, we could see some flash flooding, we could see some debris flows, mud flows, that sort of thing. But noticing this is Monday in through Tuesday morning, in particular coming out of Nevada, Northern California, stretching into eastern Oregon as well as Idaho and even portions of western Montana. So it really depends on where that moisture is going to set up, where you get some of the pockets. You could get some thunderstorms embedded in all this. Every now and then we're seeing a severe thunderstorm or maybe even that occasional tornado warning. That should become less frequent as this continues to mature and head further off to the north. By mature, I should say weaken. But you could still get some thunderstorms and some heavy bursts of rain as well. This is Monday, 4, 5, 6 o'clock Mountain Time and continuing into your Tuesday. So we are starting off the week on a wet note, but notice how sparse everything's become. It really does break up. So that's what we're going to be tracking even until Monday. But again, Hillary is expected to really break down within the next 24 hours. Post-tropical, it's just that moisture that's going to be lingering, and that will be what we continue to deal with. So a lot unfolding across California. Southern California's had quite the day of it, and one I think nobody's ever really experienced. You have San Diego schools that are postponing the start of school on Monday. You have LA County schools that are also talking about what they're going to do for tomorrow, though I know a lot of kids are probably hopeful it will result in maybe an online day, or if nothing else, an off day. But everyone's got to be safe in this scenario. So whether it's work that you have to be to, I know many of you are probably first responders, or you have a job where you have to be at a hospital. I understand you have to be out on the road. We just want to make sure everybody is playing it safe. All right, let's go ahead and check in on what else is happening in the tropics, because if you haven't checked in a while, the dance card is full. It's busy, and we continue to get updates even throughout today. So this is a look at the Atlantic side. We're going to take a break from the Pacific, and noticing we got a name today of Emily, and we also just got Franklin. We also have to talk about...
All right, thanks so much there to our partners over at Fox Weather, continuing to track the latest on that tropical storm Hillary as it is making its approach towards Southern California. Tropical storm Hillary's worst impacts, they're being felt across SoCal now, as well as the desert Southwest, with flooding, rain, mudslides, and the occasional spotting of funnel clouds. You're taking a live look right now over at Catalina Island. That's about an hour by boat off the coast of Los Angeles. The once Category 4 hurricane made landfall along Mexico's southern Baja California peninsula late Sunday morning, as the tropical storm has gradually declined in its intensity since then. Due to the wide-ranging impacts, the state of California, its governor Gavin Newsom issued a state of emergency, as well as even into parts of the state of Nevada issuing a state of emergency. Two of the states expecting the worst of what Hillary could possibly produce. Hillary now reportedly has claimed at least one life over in Mexico after a family of 5 was swept into the sea while crossing a stream in the Baja California Sur state, according to the governor of Baja California. All right, we'll continue our coverage here on Live Now from Fox of this quite historical event, not completely unprecedented, but certainly the largest storm of its size, a tropical storm now hitting the coast of Southern California. The first time something like that has happened since 1939. That's according to experts with the National Weather Service. All right, we have folks standing by for us with our partners over at the Fox stations in Los Angeles. Fox 11 is following the very latest on Hillary. Want to turn over to a weather report that we see happening right now, live, raw, and unfiltered.
Right here west of Palm Springs as we speak. Tropical storm warnings still in effect. Also, flash flood warnings, they keep getting issued for new places. So, for instance, L.A. County has been under a flash flood warning all afternoon. That has been extended westward through the day into the early evening now from Ojai down to Oxnard for that portion of Ventura County. Now up around Fraser Park, there's a new flash flood warning there. This flash flood warning from Ontario over toward Riverside and up towards San Bernardino. And this area here east of Cherry Valley in the foothills, that is in relation to the burn scars there. Putting the radar back on the board, you can see why those flash flood warnings are in effect. This is heavy rainfall falling now west of Malibu. In fact, it looks like it's kind of back building a little bit here. Malibu getting more downpours as we speak. That extends west toward Oxnard. Let me zoom on into the Inland Empire. Thankfully, you're getting a bit of a break from what was very heavy rain. Now it's moved up the 15, and you can see now toward Running Springs into the foothills and into the higher elevations of San Bernardino County. There's that area we were looking at earlier that was around Yucaipa that has moved up into the foothills as well there. Let me actually get a better view for you for that. Down into the Banning Pass where we're seeing some moderate to heavy activity. And again, those are flash flood warnings for those spots. Into Orange County, again, the totals have actually been on the lower side, at least for the coastal areas, but in the Santa Ana Mountains, we have seen some totals. In Silverado Canyon, I know I saw about a 2+ inch rainfall accumulation there, but again, we're adding to this over the next 12 hours. Here's the location, at least as it's pinpointed by the National Hurricane Center, right near Palm Springs. The storm, 50 miles per hour, and it's moving at about 20+ miles per hour. Expect additional scattered power outages through tonight into tomorrow morning. By the time we hit midday on Monday, the sun will start coming out, and then from that point forward, we are in the clear for the rest of the week, except the mountain spots. I'm keeping it an additional rain chance each afternoon through Thursday as this tropical moisture will linger through Southern California. All right, we'll have another check of weather later on tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, Jonathan, thanks. We want to check in now with Fox 11's Christy Fajardo. She is in Riverside County, specifically in Beaumont, checking out conditions there. Christy.
Yeah, you know, I want to show you, we're actually at the intersection of Oak Valley Parkway and Beaumont Avenue, and it looks like there may have been a power outage because the traffic lights here are now flashing. But this is the bigger concern. This intersection has quite a bit of flooding, and the waters have actually started to recede because the rain's not coming down as hard as it was even maybe 5-10 minutes ago. But you can see the debris there in the middle. That is where the water was up to, and it appears that a storm drain may be clogged, and that's why we're seeing all of this water backing up. But it extends for quite a distance. In fact, if we pan this way, you can see how far it extends, and we're seeing emergency vehicle lights down the road, so it appears there's another trouble spot there. We know that Beaumont police are aware of what's going on at this intersection because there was a police officer here about 10 minutes ago. He came out, he looked around, got back in. Don't know if they're going to do anything about it or if really there is anything they can do about it. But we're seeing a lot of emergency vehicles out. In fact, the Riverside County fire truck just passed by, so they are tending to many trouble spots as we speak and monitoring the situation. And we've heard a lot about the wind warnings, and I can tell you when we were in Moreno Valley, we didn't feel any wind. Not feeling any here in Beaumont either, but as we were driving here, we certainly felt it. We're in a live truck, so we have a high profile, and we were being whipped around. So certainly in the higher elevations, we are starting to feel some of those winds. And we are out here monitoring the situation, and we will, of course, let you know any information that we get. For now, though, I'm live in Beaumont. Let's send it back to you.
Christy, you know, part of the concern has been these heavy downpours that can come when you're near the eye. You're getting closer to that eye now. Have you experienced that, just like torrential rain?
When we were in Moreno Valley, we certainly felt the torrential rain. In fact, it's that kind of rain that no matter what you're wearing, you can't stay dry. It was just hitting my face and running down my neck, even with my zipper all the way up. And, it's really miserable being out, but even being on the roadways in a car is not fun. In fact, as I said, we were feeling the winds as we were driving here, but there was also quite a bit of flooding even on the highway. There's some areas that have sort of indentations. Those are filling up with water. And unfortunately, also, as we were driving out from West LA, we saw several accidents.
Yeah, that's why it's best to just stay off the roads if you can. Well, we are glad you made it okay. First to Moreno Valley and now to Beaumont. Stay safe. Christy, thanks so much.
I don't know if you just got this. I got an alert on my watch and on my phone, which is saying that an emergency alert. I assume this is for LA County, which is now extending until 3 o'clock in the morning in terms of a flash flood warning for LA County. Hal Eisner is live for us in LA County. He's been in Sunland. Hal, what's the situation like there?
I just got that same alert until 3 a.m. in the morning, something to take note of. The rain a little bit heavier right now from just a few minutes ago when we spoke with you. And again, the pooling of water in the street, a big concern. The other big concern today, at least on the part of the mayor and others in the city's administration, has been dealing with homeless people who live in the LA River, who live in the various flood channels, who live in tents, who live on the sidewalks. 6 different shelters were set up, 3 of them by Hope the Mission, and we talked with Rowan Van Sleeve, who's the president of that organization.
This storm, our city is not prepared for it, and those who are unhoused on our streets, they're incredibly vulnerable right now. So we've popped up 3 of these shelters. We're providing all the necessities. Number 1, a place to get inside and safe, quality meals that are going to be delivered 3 times a day, but then also access to all the wraparound services from, the chance to get into permanent supportive housing, the mental health services, and then into the interim housing as well.
All right, you have been watching there our coverage of Fox 11 Los Angeles as they continue to track Tropical Storm Hilary, now bringing some quite fatal effects to parts of the West Coast there. We're learning from Fox Weather that at least 1 person has died after a family was swept away over in Baja California, Mexico. That there, according to the governor. We have a reporter standing by now over in Oceanside, California. Mills Hayes following the very latest on this ongoing threat of Tropical Storm Hilary. Good evening, good evening, Mills. We appreciate you for joining us here on Live Now from Fox. First off, just tell me kind of what the situation looks like right there on the ground over in Oceanside, and what are they expecting there?
Well, hey, Giacomo, good evening to you. And let me say that the rain is definitely starting to pick back up. It's coming down pretty steady right now, but we woke up this morning with just a mere drizzle. Everyone was thinking that it wasn't going to be that bad. It's really picked up throughout the day. But another thing that's picked up is the wind. I want you guys to see just how much the trees are swaying, and that's all from that wind gust that's coming through, and it's making it a little bit harder to get around. And another thing here, too, is it's so overcast and gray that you can barely even see the sun peek through at all. And keep in mind, here in California, we have not seen a tropical storm in more than 80 years.
I've been listening to some of the interviews on our broadcast really throughout the day with officials over in Southern California, and I spent a good part of my career working in Northern California, which gets pretty wet as well. But to hear that tropical storm is now hitting off the coast, I think so many people are quite astounded that it's now coming in. Did you ever see yourself covering something like this over in SoCal?
No, I didn't. I figured when hurricane coverage came around that I'd be headed down to the southeast, but here I am in California, and that's really what most people have been telling me, especially yesterday when we were asking people out and about here in Oceanside what they thought about the upcoming hurricane that would eventually turn into a tropical storm. And many of them, it was a disbelief, really. Many of them didn't believe that it was actually going to be coming here. And even today, there was so many people that say, oh, well, it's not that bad, and maybe the rain isn't as bad as forecasted, but what's really going to be crucial here is flash flooding. So when this rain continues to come down, it gathers up and pulls up, and so that's where it can be dangerous when you're out there driving on these roads, and especially for people who are not familiar driving in these kind of weather conditions. We're here in California where it's typically sunny and dry all the time, so that's what a lot of people were telling me they were concerned about, was people out driving in these conditions and the potential for crashes.
It's going to definitely be wet. It's going to be slick. There's also that possibility of hydroplaning, also the possibility of sinkholes, mudslides. All of that happens. Even though I know we had a number of those atmospheric storms in the early part of the spring, almost into the start of summer there over in Southern California and really throughout the state. But the couple of months, right, leading up to where we are now, it's been relatively dry. And so I imagine there's some concern there for really anybody that would be out on the roads over the course of maybe the next 12 to 24 hours there.
Absolutely. I mean, people here, they were telling me, you know, everyone complains that there isn't enough rain, but now people are complaining that there's too much rain. So there's really not a win-win situation here. Everyone's really just kind of heeding caution. And here, at least in Oceanside, there's a lot less traffic out on the road than there was yesterday. I will say the beach as well. I mean, we were seeing hundreds of people out on the beach just yesterday, even with it still being overcast. And now today, we saw maybe a dozen today actually at the beach, and we did see some people swimming, which lifeguards here have urged people to not get in the water and just stay home. But some people have been swimming and out just hanging out on the beach, but definitely not a lot. So most people are keeping inside.
Yeah, and what's the surf look like right there? Those waves, I imagine, crashing off the coast. Are they pretty big?
You know, I've definitely seen bigger. I will not lie to you, but they're coming in pretty strong right now. I will say it's picked up. I would say the amount of waves and how many are coming through. And wow, look at that wind. You guys can see. I mean, it really is strong. And that wind is also contributing to the waves that we're seeing here at the ocean. And so they are starting to pick up. But for me personally, I'm going to stay away from the ocean. I've got enough going on right here on my own balcony.
I imagine so. Mills Hayes there over in Oceanside, California. Thanks so much for the report. We hope you stay safe as you continue our coverage here of that tropical storm Hilary now hitting the West Coast. Thanks so much, Mills.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, folks, the time now 9:38 over on the East Coast, 6:38 over on the West Coast. We do want to go out to a quick commercial break here on Live Now from Fox, but don't worry, when we come back, we're going to be getting into all those top stories, headlines, as well as live events and breaking news, as well as this continuing coverage there of that tropical storm Hilary. Before we hit the break, let's go ahead and take this live look there, about an hour off the coast of Los Angeles at Catalina Island. Coming up after the break, we'll hear from the sheriff of Los Angeles County as he prepares for this ongoing threat. Stick with us.
I'm out of range.
You will be lost in time. The Time Ways answer to me. The sands will start.
All right, welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. I'm Giacomo Luca. Thanks so much for joining us here at 9:41 over on the East Coast, 6:41 over on the West Coast. We are continuing to track that tropical storm there off the coast of California. Want to bring in now the Los Angeles County Sheriff Robert G. Luna. He was there at the latest press conference with the governor of California, as well as all those other officials over in the Los Angeles County area. Thanks so much for joining us, Sheriff.
You're very welcome. Sorry it took us a while to get connected, but there's a lot going on here on our side of the country.
I can only imagine, Sheriff, and our thoughts certainly with you as well as the rest of the residents there in Southern California. You've got so many there in LA County. Want to jump into really what's kind of the latest on the ground there over in LA County. Are you receiving any evacuation warnings? Are there any outstanding issues now as a result of incoming water?
So we're in the middle of this storm. It's been raining most of the day. The bulk or the heavy part of this tropical storm we should see in the next several hours from what the forecasters say. But as you know, in this kind of work, as soon as we were made aware that this was going to occur, the men and women that work for our department are amazing. They plan for these kind of things. They prepare for these kind of things. But let me stress, when I say these kind of things, we're used to earthquakes, which, by the way, we had one earlier today, a 5.1 here locally. We prepare, we have fires. It's fire season. Hurricanes is not something that we're used to in our neck of the woods. And although this is not a hurricane anymore, it's a tropical storm. We in advance activated our emergency operations center for the county, our department operations center for the department, where we have been coordinating and communicating with all of not only the county departments, but the city departments and every department regionally, and then making sure that we're communicating with our community.
Now, sir, what's the strongest message that you have right now for residents as there's a likelihood of potential mudslides, potential flooding, really across the LA County and further south?
Yeah, everything you just talked about, from rain to tornadoes to wind, high surf, swells, mudslides, flooding, it's all possible. What we've been telling our residents is, number one, we are here, we are prepared for them to make sure they're paying attention to forecast, that they are prepared. We do a pretty good job in this county of consistently sending messages to our community, whether it is for earthquakes or fires and everything else, about preparing an emergency plan for your family. So we have done that, but we're trying to find a balanced message. We want people to be prepared, but we don't want people to panic. We don't want people to overreact. So for example, many of our residents are going to our local fire stations to retrieve sandbags, which we encourage. A lot of people have gone out to get extra water and things of that nature. But as you're showing some of the videos, we in California don't get rain all the time. So we have to remind our folks to be very cautious when they're out driving. Number one, avoid driving if you can at all. But if you need to go out, slow way down and don't drive over open water, because we don't want to add to the rescues that we may have to effect.
Absolutely. People get out there. Sometimes they want to just see it because, like you said, it's just not very common in SoCal, especially this time of year in August, to be getting extreme rain events like this or any large amounts of water during the month of August. It just typically does not happen there. But I lived in California for 7 years up in Northern California, where it gets quite a bit wetter. And as soon as it rains, I kind of know the drill. You just have to expect that there's going to be crashes, that there's going to be incidents, just because folks really aren't used to that type of event happening and especially on a regular basis. And so I know I was listening in on that press conference with that your organization, as well as a number of organizations in LA County, put out, and we've been playing that on our broadcast throughout the last few hours here as we monitor this. And I know one of the things that was mentioned is asking folks in SoCal, just don't go out over the course of the next 12 to 24 hours as the storm comes in.
That's correct. If you can avoid at all going out, and that's why days ahead of time, we were telling people, if you need to go shop, you need to go buy water, anything that you need, do it now. We tried to estimate the best time, or at least to be specific about when the storm was going to come in. And we were pretty accurate, although initially the National Weather Service stated to us that the heavy rain wouldn't come in till late Sunday night. It did start a little bit early. But as I've driven around to different locations, I've seen a lot less traffic out on the streets. I've heard about some collisions out there, but I think we'll get the stats later on. I do want to go back to one of your earlier questions about evacuations, because yesterday we did issue an evacuation advisal to the island of Catalina. Because we are trying to predict the best that we could, and based on the information from the LA County Fire Chief, our Director of Emergency Management, the fact that we thought that Catalina would take more of a direct hit. And not only that, but we were also advised that Southern California Edison, that their plant would be heavily impacted, and the electricity could go out, or if it got bad, they would de-energize the plant. That was of great concern to us. So we started out with baby steps. We gave an evacuation advisal on the 19th. We upgraded that to a evacuation warning as of this morning. We did evacuate what we estimate to be about 1,000 people off the island. We estimate that there is approximately anywhere between 3,000 and 3,500 people approximately that ended up sheltering in place. We never made it a mandated evacuation, and we worked with the local officials there. We worked with a company called Catalina Express. They were very helpful in evacuating members of the community. And again, we'll assess what we did well, what we didn't do well, and assess the damage that occurs overnight. And then at that time, we'll start making decisions about populating the island again during our demobilization.
How long have you been in the LA area, and do you ever remember a time of Catalina being evacuated?
I've been in LA County my entire life. I'm not going to give up my secrets. I'm going to say well over 50 years. But from that perspective, I do, at one point, I want to say back in 2007, 2008, there was a significant fire on Catalina Island where we had to figure out a way to evacuate the island and at the same time get as much fire equipment onto the island. So that hasn't happened recently, but it has been done before.
And we are taking a live look right there over at Catalina Island. That's the kind of the latest image there, that little rotunda there. There's a nice spot where you can go snorkeling, usually when there's not a lot of the storms like this there. Good to hear. A number of people, you said over 1,000 people have since been evacuated off of Catalina?
Yeah, we estimated the numbers to be roughly at approximately 1,000 that we evacuated over the last 2 days.
Wow, and this just speaks really volumes to just the magnitude of this storm, something that's not completely unprecedented, but certainly something that we haven't seen in the last 80 years. Sheriff, we've heard about at least one death in Baja California, Mexico. As the storm approaches and you hear that life has already been lost, what is the continued message then for folks across the state, the southern part of the state now that may be affected as Hillary comes in?
That this storm is no joke. I've heard about the loss of life. It's sad. I pray that no lives will be lost here in Los Angeles County or anywhere, to tell you the truth. But this is why, whether it was law enforcement, our partners over at the fire service, emergency management folks, really the entire local government have really been pushing the message out. For example, don't go get in the water. Don't get by the water. We have an extensive unhoused population here in this area. There's many people who live across or in the areas of our flood controls. And for those of you who are not familiar with Southern California, a lot of our rivers are man-made. They're concrete rivers. So when the water starts flowing, it is significant. It moves quickly. So we spent several days going out and warning the most vulnerable people that we have out there to get away from the rivers. Our homeless outreach teams that are very effective in this area have relationships with a lot of these community members. They go out, contact them, and then try and find them shelter if they're so inclined, offering them services. And we're able to, I believe, save the lives of many people by our deputies going out, being engaged with our county homeless services folks and getting them to a safe place until this tropical storm gets past us.
Absolutely. I know you're talking about the many canals really throughout the city of Los Angeles during the summertime, often a bit of a safe haven for people who are unhoused there. But when those storms come in, the water can surprisingly move in very fast, and really anybody there, and especially with all their belongings, potentially in tents, it just can lead to a absolutely catastrophic situation. And I did see some of the stories that our Fox 11 teams put together over there in the Los Angeles area about the work your teams are doing. Obviously, there are some people who may have refused to leave the area immediately. We are hoping that they are choosing to get out before any significant water comes in.
Yeah, I agree. And it sounds like we've been successful so far, but this is a fluid situation. I'm here at the Emergency Operations Center working with true professionals, and we're keeping our finger on the pulse with our other county partners. This is a very large county, and it's the geography is very diverse here, from mountains to desert to beaches and oceans and the basin. So we can have all kinds of problems, and we're out there. We're in response mode, and we'll see what happens in the next 12 hours. But again, I want to urge the public, if you don't need to go out, don't go out. Stay in tune with your local, however you receive your news, get the forecast. Tomorrow morning is Monday. A lot of people are going to try and head out to work. Those are evaluations you have to make on your own. Look at traffic conditions. And if for some reason you can't go out, give your boss a call and say, hey, this may not work today. At the press conference, as you probably heard, the superintendent of the the Los Angeles Unified School District canceled school for the kids. So that'll help keep people off the roads tomorrow. And then we'll continuously evaluate and reevaluate what we're doing, our resources. But our number one goal is make sure that we prevent from anybody getting hurt, and hopefully we don't get any extensive property damage.
Absolutely. It's going to be a long night for folks over there in LA County and the south part of the Golden State there. But Sheriff Robert Luna, we appreciate you coming on the show to discuss really all things Tropical Storm Hilary as we continue our coverage here on Live Now from Fox. Is there anything we haven't asked you, anything you'd like to add?
No, I just, I really want to thank, first of all, you for putting me on the program, bringing attention to this. But if I could take a second just to thank all the men and women who are out there working their tails off, putting themselves at harm's risk. The men and women who put on this uniform are completely committed to our community. And I just want to make sure folks know that. And that's one of the reasons we don't want people to put themselves in a dangerous position. We will do everything we can to rescue people, but every time we are, we're taking a risk with our employees as well. So please think about that before you decide to get too close to one of these raging rivers or too close to the ocean to look at the big waves coming in. And I just pray that everybody stays safe and we get through this together and lessons learned, and then we go on to the next one.
Absolutely. Make sure everybody stays away from moving water and continues to heed those warnings, as so many on the ground in California prepping for this storm. We know Governor Gavin Newsom said about 7,500 state officials are deployed throughout the south part of the state to help. And that also is on top of all the police and other emergency responders just gearing up for whatever Hilary brings. Sheriff Robert Luna, the sheriff of Los Angeles County, California, we appreciate you joining the show here on Live Now from Fox.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, we are going to go to a quick commercial break here on Live Now. We'll see you back here in a couple minutes.
It's too far away.
Welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. I'm Giacomo Luca. Thanks so much for joining us here at 10 o'clock on the East Coast, 7 o'clock on the West Coast. Appreciate everybody joining us this evening as we continue our coverage of that tropical storm Hilary about to smash into the coast of Southern California. I want to turn now to our partners over at Fox Weather. They are continuing their coverage of this storm, a historical one hitting off of the Pacific.
Territory in terms of where that center is. Why is that important? Well, this is the first time since 1997 that we've had a tropical storm in California. So do the math. It's a long time, and it does really verify the fact that what we're dealing with, while not unprecedented, it is rare. So you have a lot of folks for the first time that are dealing with a tropical system in their state of California. Let's go ahead and get you the very latest stats. So again, you can see the center of Hillary now officially over the U.S.-Mexico border. You still have a ton of rain associated with this tropical system. The wind still tropical storm status at 50 miles per hour. Those are the maximum sustained winds. And you're also noticing it's moving due north at 23 miles per hour. It is continuing to weaken. Pressure right there at 997 millibars. Remember, when pressure goes up, it's a sign that things are weakening. So that is a good sign. But I think the important part to really emphasize is while Hillary is weakening, it doesn't mean the threat is any less. Hillary still has a ton of moisture to work with, meaning when you get this moisture to roll over these mountains and really squeeze out, it's like squeezing a sponge. That's why we could continue to still see some impressive rain totals that could prompt some life-threatening flash flooding. Here's the very latest, if you're just tuning in, storm to blame for one death in Mexico. Evacuation order in San Bernardino County as a result of these flood concerns. Palm Springs city manager already declaring a local emergency. Palm Springs has been one of the areas, again, you talk about desert Southwest, desert California, areas that don't see that much rain. And when you get too much in too short a time, the ground just can't absorb it. So a lot of the roads looking a little bit more like rivers in Palm Springs. So if you see a road and you don't know how deep it is, make sure you're finding an alternate route. Turn around. And again, that's if you have to be on the road. LA schools officially deciding to close on Monday. So you know what? If you can take it for what it is, kids, what you are experiencing, what you are encountering, it is historic in so many levels. The atmospheric setup that we had to really create what we're seeing, you have this ridge of high pressure off to the east, and then you have that low off to that trough off to the west. So it really created a narrow passage for Hillary to continue to move and bring all that moisture. So we want you to be safe, but also you have a front row seat into something pretty rare. And as if California wasn't dealing with enough besides rare weather, we did have an earthquake earlier on Sunday. This is 2:41 Pacific time, 4 miles southeast of Ojai, California, the epicenter there, magnitude 5.1 quake. No, not the worst California's ever seen, but we did have reports that folks even down in LA reported some of the shaking. Nothing, at least, has come across our news desk of any significant damage or any injuries. We're continuing to keep our eyes peeled, but I think the big thing for folks in California was it must feel like the world is ending. You know, you're dealing with weather you're not really used to, and then you get an earthquake, something you are used to, but in addition to everything else. And, you know, kudos to all those first responders, to our emergency workers that are out there, making sure they can juggle it all and keep you safe as well. So a lot happening out of California, but again, the earthquake not presenting a ton of danger, fortunately so. Can't say the same for the rain. You can see still, as you notice, you still have a tropical storm, so you can still see that cyclonic flow as everything continues to push northward in California. Now, you see a lot of rain. Now, when you see the yellows and the oranges, and this may not completely verify at some levels if we're going from the higher up levels, maybe if you're at the higher elevation to the surface, but I promise you have a ton of moisture, and what's maybe looking like moderate rain could actually be quite heavy, maybe even some thunderstorms as indicated by the red. You have flash flood warning stretching away from San Diego County into Imperial County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County, LA County, Orange County. So a lot of these are areas that have already seen maybe an inch, 2 inches, or could see another 1 to 2 on the way. So remember, it's all relative. You know, we talk about 1 to 2 inches falling in a place like Florida. Well, they can handle it a little bit better. You talk about it falling in a place out west, and it's different. It's all circumstantial. The other thing to notice, look at all of this moisture getting scooped up and moved right around that ridge. So even if you're all the way in Montana and into the Dakotas, you have moisture coming from Hillary. Just an interesting thing right there. Here's a look at some of the flood reports. That's mainly what we're dealing with. The biggest threat with Hillary, while it continues to weaken, is going to be the amount of rain it continues to bring. So that's why you have flood reports expanding from, again, the U.S.-Mexico border all the way and beyond that, even into now the Central Valleys that are picking up some of that rain. A big concern, especially on some of these valleys, as you head into the mountains and really the rain squeezes out and it all funnels into one area. So if you're at these low-lying areas, especially at the foothills or the valleys, just making sure you're paying attention to what the water is doing. And if it does start to look like it's rising, making sure you're getting to higher ground. For the rain totals in the past 2 days, of course, much of this, especially the further north, being picked up with just the span of your Sunday. You have totals easily within that 3 to 5 inch mark. Areas that typically don't see this, right along I-5, driving on that, sure to be ponding scenarios, slippery conditions. And it does seem like a lot of people, I think, are heeding the warning, which is smart, especially when you have people that aren't necessarily, you're not used to driving in this sort of weather. The gusty winds coupled with the heavy rain, maybe the blinding rain. A lot of the beaches are closed from San Diego all the way into LA, Orange counties there. So you don't really have a good reason to be out. Here's a look at some of the top rainfalls, by the way, rain totals. So coming out of mainly California at this time, and a lot of them coming out of LA County, but you can see 5 inches of rain, which, if we're talking about 5 inches of rain really anywhere in the U.S., it's a considerable amount. But imagine that playing out in areas of the Los Angeles County area, even into Nevada. So we've been watching really closely what's been playing out in Nevada. Some of those totals there anywhere from 3.5, 3 3/4 to over 4 inches of rain, and into Wrightwood, California as well. So from south to north, and really being on just the dirty side of the storm. Remember, you have all of that moisture being scooped up in that cyclonic flow. So all of that's what's getting pushed on shore. And that's really why we're seeing some of the winds and some of the heavy rain totals. You look to the backside and it's a little different story. All of this is dry air. That's what we're seeing right there, low moisture content. What does that mean? Well, typically to have a tropical system continue to grow and to become stronger, you need warm water, right? Typically you want your water to be right around 80 degrees, especially with those sea surface temperatures, so it can grab that fuel. You also want a very moist environment and little wind shear. What you got here is a lot of dry air being sucked into Hillary, and that's what's continued to help it weaken. In addition to being right near that area of land, it can't use land as a moisture source, as a fuel source, so it also degrades the system overall. So that dry air is helping us. One of the reasons you don't typically see tropical systems in this part of the country is because you generally have a very stable air mass right over areas in the west, like California. You also have a lot of dry air. So that's going to help protect California, I think, but we still have some sloppy weather to get through. Available moisture right now, so you can see how all this is coming in off of the Pacific, right? So that's the source that's continuing to drain out and wring out over your streets and your sidewalks and your mountains. Over I-15, you get through some of these valleys. Look at all these ridges. So topography is huge here. Take it over to Las Vegas. You have all of the rain continuing to move over the higher elevations. And again, the higher up you go, it squeezes out that moisture. As it descends is when it dries. And again, that's what could lead to a worse scenario. Well, maybe you only saw 1 to 2 inches in your area, in your zone. Maybe it all funneled into one spot. This is a look at Death Valley National Park. We actually spoke to one of the park guides on Friday. We were talking about just ahead of this event. Death Valley's seen flooding before when we had remnants of K push over last year. Death Valley knows flooding, but they anticipated it to be worse. And you can see, as appropriately so, they closed off the park. They didn't want people to get in there, to be navigating these roads that could be potentially taken out. Infrastructure could be compromised. And that's what had happened before. The actual concrete had crumbled underneath the weight and pressure of some of the water that came rushing through. A reminder that while it is beautiful, it's very dangerous. So Death Valley will open up now once again, but it really does go from the extremes of hottest temperatures in the country, usually, to now also flooded out and dealing with a tropical system. This is a look at the Fox model. So timing is everything, right? We want to be able to help get you through the remainder of tonight, and then Monday, I know many of you, unlike LA County schools, public schools, you have to go to work. So this is a look at the timing if you have to be out on the road. This is 8 p.m. Pacific time, still dealing with that heavy rain in LA. San Diego, it's starting to pull away as you head into those overnight hours. This is early Monday morning. It looks like you're starting to see some drying out, and it's all going to move from south to north as we continue to see Hillary pull away. By noon, much improved. And you will notice that shift in the air mass. You will notice things returning to really how they should be feeling. The big thing, I think, even out ahead of this system was just noticing how humid it was. That's just not a type of atmosphere, climate we're used to dealing with in this part of the country. So Hillary will continue to track to the north. It is going to take all of that moisture. We're still talking about several inches of rain in some cases. And you're noticing Palm Springs, California, wettest August days. Well, so far today, and the day's not even over, we're there. Number one spot, August 20th, 2023, at 2.06 inches so far today. 264, excuse me. So 264 is the latest tally. It's going to continue to go up. I think that's the one thing to remember. That will continue to go up, and we'll continue to be here to keep you posted. Rain still to come. This is over the Palm Springs area. Again, mountains are going to see some of the worst of the rain totals, but you still have maybe several inches of rain that are to come as we continue to head into your Monday morning. And this is a look at the Palm Springs Fox model view close up.
Luminary. You wish on me in my glitter light, first star you see tonight. So wish away, wish with all your might upon this radiant sight. The stars ignite, they flame from dust, born out of gravity and force they combust. And though they try in rivalry, they'll never shine bright as me. I'm the light every night in your world, eh? You revel in the glory of my beauty. You're ready to watch me be legendary, 'cause I'm ultra luminary. Whoa, welcome to Luminary. Whoa, so spectacularly. Whoa, super singularly, 'cause I'm so very, very extraordinary. The cosmic shine of my fine display can turn the night to day. I hear they say that the Milky Way can't help but envy me. I am the brightest star, superb, spectacular. It was a desert on the moon when we arrived, gathering all of my tears, heartbreak and sighs. Jade made a potion ignite and turn the night to a radiant city of light. From tears I rise, I rise. I followed my heart into the fire, got burned, got. I just made something.
You know I want you.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. There's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. 'Cause everything's so wrong and I don't belong, living in your precious memory. 'Cause I need you, and I miss you. Now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. Don't wanna let you know I drown in your memory. I don't wanna let this go. I don't. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I still need you, and I still miss you. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I can just hold you tonight.
You are here. I welcome Nora's rage. When the winds are still, I will suspect the worst. Tirai
I
Shigar.
can spare no hunters for the Kanamacho now. The prototype
I can sense you there, like a friend I've always known. I'm arriving, and it feels like I am home. I have always been a fortress, cold secrets deep inside. You have secrets too, but you don't have to hide. Show yourself, I'm dying to meet you. Show yourself, it's your turn. Are you the one I've been looking for all of my life? Show yourself, I'm ready to learn. I've never felt so certain. All my life I've been torn, but I'm here for a reason. Could it be the reason I was born? I have always been so different. Normal rules did not apply. Is this the day? Are you the way? I finally find out why. Show yourself, I'm no longer trembling. Here I am, I've come so far. You are the answer I've waited for all of my life. Oh, show yourself, let me see who you are. Come to me now, open your door. Don't make me wait one moment more. Oh, come to me now, open your door. Don't make me wait one moment Come, my darling, homeward bound. I am found. Show yourself, step into your power, throw yourself into something new. You are the one you've been waiting for all of my life. Show
I'm out of range. C minor, put it in C minor.
Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gold?
One more totem, quickly.
Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising war? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night, I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light.
someone reaching back for me. Racing on the further and rising with the heat. It's gonna take a Superman to sweep me off my feet. Up where the mountains meet the heavens above, up where the lightning splits the sea, I can swear there is someone somewhere watching me. Through the wind and the chill and the rain, and the storm and the flood, I can feel his approach like a fire in my blood. Like a fire in my blood, like a fire in my blood, like a fire in my blood, like a fire in my I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. And he's gotta be sure, and it's gotta be soon, and he's gotta be larger than life. Oh, he's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. Blowing up, kind of love, dipping slide through the crack. Blowing up, kind of love. We say, you say Used to care what they'd say, let 'em into my brain, but I found a new way. Every time I fall down, I pick it up like rebound. Gotta get through somehow. We don't fly like we used to. We take what we've been through, and we can feel brand new. I know I am a fighter. I feel the fire. I'm shining brighter. We got the light. We're coming in stronger. We're in it together. If you want it, it's all inside your mind. We got the light. Won't wait any longer. We'll get it together. If you want it, then you can paint the sky. Blowing up, kinda love, dip and slide through the crack. Blowing up, kinda love. We say, you say. Blowing up, kinda love, dip and slide through the crack. Blowing up, kinda love. We say, you say. Everywhere that I've been, yeah, they say I'm different, but I'm good in my skin. If it doesn't feel right, bring it in with tie-dye. And don't you stop till sunrise. We don't feel like we used to. We take what we've been through, and we can feel brand new. I know I am a fighter. I feel the fire. I'm shining brighter. We got the light. We're coming in stronger. We're in it together. If you want it, it's all inside your mind. We got the light. Won't wait any longer. We'll get it together. If you want it, then you can paint the sky. Blowing up, kinda love, dip and slide through the crack. Blowing up, kinda love. We say, you say. Blowing up, kinda love, dip and slide through the crack. Blowing up, kinda love. We say, you say. We got the kind of love. We got the kind of love.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, everyone, give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler.
A toast to the groom.
To the groom, to the groom, to the groom.
To the bride.
To the bride. To the bride.
From your sister.
Angelica.
Who is always by your side. To your union.
To the revolution.
And the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys stripping right over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes in a hunger-pang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game.
You strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself.
You're like me, I'm never satisfied.
Is that right?
I've never been satisfied.
My name is Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton,
Where's your family from?
unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match wits with someone at your level. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom, of seeing the light. It's Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. You see it right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a 3 minutes, a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give it a chance. I asked about his family, did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting, he looked askance. He's penniless, he's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome, boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, then he can't even grow it. I wanna take him far away from this place, then I turn and see my sister's face, and she is helpless. And I know she is helpless. And her eyes are just helpless. And I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
Number 1. I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb the one. So I'm the oldest and the wittiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander is penniless. That doesn't mean I want him any less. Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler.
My sister.
Number 2.
He's after me, cause I'm a Schuyler sister that elevates the status side. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduce him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going, Angelica, he was right. You will never be satisfied. Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
Number 3.
I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine. She'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least, my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom! To the bride! From your sister! Who's always by your side. To your union! And the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied.
Oh no, are we in a musical?
Hello friends, my name is Queen Whatever I wanna be. Don't worry, I'm totally not one of those evil queens you've read about in fairy tales or seen in the movies. And there's no reason at all to be suspicious of me.
I won't lie, it's actually very suspicious that you're leading with this.
I'm so not a villain, I have zero evil plans. No ulterior motive, just wanna help where I can. I wanna shower you with gifts cause I'm selfless and sweet. So there's no reason at all to be suspicious of Queen Whatever I wanna be, the least evil queen in history. And if you do not believe me, I totally won't imprison you. All right.
Dog goes woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, and mouse goes squeak. Cow goes moo, frog goes croak, and the elephant goes toot. Ducks say quack, and fish go blub, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say?
It's too far away.
Okay. So here comes a battleground. I don't know. Oh, this is a Rothi Basin. Okay. So, sorry my mic if it bothers anyone, but here we have a Rothi Basin, the old school arena, battleground that I'm not used to because it's been redone in Battle for Azeroth apparently. So, it looks the same, basically. But what's everybody's eye level these days? What you guys got? Oh dear, I know everyone's 415. I'm concerned about my eye level. This guy's in 379, so he's not in a very good situation either. I know what you mean. Like, okay, so anyway, he's probably gonna get squished in one shot, to be honest. Just like I was. And I don't even know how much stronger I am now, to be honest. This is decent. It looks like I'm in the right MMR for my eye level. Yeah, we're good. We should be alright, but like, I don't know. Can you leave me at the farm and... I don't know who he's talking to. Finish opening the Forbidden Reach and Zerlek Cavern. That's where you get... Oh, okay, cool. I'll ask later in a BG now to see what it's like. With Row, it was very hard, but maybe my MMR is more normal now to my gear. Yes. You can upgrade gear with Drake's Shadow Crest Flame. Do I have those? Yes, you have a few. Okay, so you have two? Yeah, used to upgrade a higher level, veteran level gear. Okay, cool. Okay, wait, someone... Okay, wait, hold on. They're fighting over here. I'm gonna just do what I used to do. Check for rogues and stuff. Looks like they're fighting though. I'll go help if you stay here. I'll go help him. But someone has to stay here, guys. Yeah. Here's what I do. I'm gonna do Searing Glare. And then Blinding Light. And throw this out. And throw this down. Check for rogues and stealthy. A little bit of lag there. Let's throw this down too for no reason. Oh shit, is that a friendly? No, he's... Well, yeah, he's an enemy, actually. Bubble really quick. Before it's over. It's over. No, it's not. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be fine. I just don't want to chase him all over the place. He's trying to drag us away from the flag. Right. Okay, so who's a friendly? He's a friendly. This guy's not a friendly. He's running away, though. That's good. Okay, so not a lot of action right now, but what we can do is we can go bottom to the gold mine. I think that's a good idea, to be honest, but I don't know what it looks like. It looks relatively empty, but there's two people there, and I'm not exactly high geared, so I can help you, though. You and I go down there. We can do this. Don't worry. We got 3 here. I'll help you out. Don't worry. This guy right here wants to fight.
It's too far away.
Go. Get him. Heal up, Danny. Keep them busy. Oh, they all spawned here. Goddamn it. Alright. That sucks. Oh, God. It's okay. Sorry. Almost messed up right there. My DPS sucks. We got outnumbered because they all spawned, but that's okay. We got 3 bases. We should be alright. Kids, back to flag. Yes, I agree. Run, hurry. Hurry up. Defend these flags, yeah. Don't let them kite you away. I agree. Smart. 211. This is a very, very close match. Ready? Because if we get attacked, it looks like lumber mill. Oops, sorry. BG. Not BG. Oh crap. Lumber mill. Sorry. That took me forever to write. Yeah, not sure. Alright, so is that friendly or an enemy? That's an orc. Yeah, he's friendly. Okay. Just checking because the nameplates are all the same color except for a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna heal you normally if you get in range. I'll heal you.
I'm out of range.
Don't run away. Okay, you're fine. If you don't want heals, that's fine.
I need to get closer.
I'm not following you. That's true. Okay. Keep an eye around on your surroundings so you don't get molested randomly. Go help them, Daniel. I will, but only for a second, to be honest. To be completely honest. Here's that, oh shit, I think I said that on myself. Don't tell anyone. Stay on the flag, Dan. Seriously. Fight on the flag, they're coming. You guys, okay, well, they're obviously trying to split us up, so I'm gonna, this is friendly, that's good. Stay here, sir. Oh crap, I didn't make it. They had just assaulted this. BS. Blacksmith. Huge alliance group. Maybe from, yeah. Got overrun at blacksmith for sure. It's unfortunate that I can't really do much with this gear. That sucks. So I guess PvP was still a mistake at this high level, unfortunately. I can't do anything. I know it's my gear though. It's not my skill problem. Maybe a little bit, really. Do you want to try BS or do you want to try it? Just keep running, keep running, keep running. Keep them busy. You guys fight all you want. I'm running to the base here. Oh shit. No, not gonna let that happen. Okay, so they're all over here. That's okay. There's a lot of people here. Oh, that Drew just died. That's okay. That's okay. We're supposed to be fighting over here. This is where we should be. I know, right? Fight over here, guys. Seriously, if you're gonna just fight in the road, you're freaking too long. It's fuck. Okay. See, that group is good. Go there, yes. Get that base back. Or go to the stables or the gold mine. That will help you win the game. Yes. So anyway, there are 3 now, but I think we can still win this if we're careful and we do a good job, and our team hopefully has better strategy and outgears them. Sorry, sir. I ruined your fun. Oh, shit. I don't know what to do. I survived. I'm going to fucking over here. Alright. Okay, so blacksmith, hopefully everything's okay. We'll take care of it. Okay, go, Dan, go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, fight them. I'm kind of weak right now, but like... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Yes. Okay. Good job assaulting that other base. But actually no, lumber mill, stables, gym. Don't do BS if we can't win that fight. Yes. Right. If you can't win that fight, don't do it. gonna stay and help with that? No. I think we should go to lumber mill, to be honest. This guy's alright, don't worry about it. Just stun him for them, okay? And just keep running. And then go get lumber mill back. Right.
I don't have a time.
Fast as you can, my friend. Oh my gosh, it's already alliance. Damn it. Well, shit, I'm not gonna be able to do this, I'm sure. He's probably gonna outgear me. Right. I can't do anything. I got it. It's unfortunate. Yep. Wouldn't it be nice to have some gear? Yes, my guilty friend told me something, so I'm gonna try to get some. I can't do anything in this gear apparently. Sad. Worked really hard for it too. Leave me alone. Can you get that guy at least? Trying. Alright. I'm trying here. Oh my gosh. Dying. Apparently. Heal. Oh man. I can't do anything. This sucks.
I need to target something.
It's a friendly then. Okay. So they ran away from here. That's good. I told you guys not to do the fucking BS, dude. They don't listen. Let them fight that. That's why they lose. Yep. You can probably get mine. I can help you with this guy. Is he immune? No. Don't worry about him. Help me out, mage. I'm stunned for it. Level for sure. Okay, that's good. That's good. Keep it up. Keep it up. I'll try to keep him busy, okay? Good job, Dad. Yeah, good job, Daddy. You helped your team. Yeah, I feel better now. Don't worry, sir. I'll keep you alive. Don't worry. I'll keep you alive. Oh, shit. That's cool. Keep healing that from me. Okay? Run away. Oh, shit. I can't. I'm sorry. My cure sucks. Keep that freaking flag though. Help lumber mill. I think. Gotta keep that base right there. Can we do it? Mine? Mine? No, mine? Okay, I think they got lumber mill. I hope. Because I can't really help lumber mill. It looks like they're fine. They got that guy. Hopefully. There's only one guy. But he's stronger than everybody. So, that should happen. Yes. Good job on the lumber mill. I hope we can actually take this base over here. I wish I could go a little faster. Yeah, there's no heals there. There's no heals. Don't worry. Okay, got it. Good job. Did it through it, Jenny. Stop that healer right away. Stop that healer. Which one's the healer? That's our friendly healer. Okay. Good job on this. Yeah. So we got 900. We're gonna keep this one right here. Hopefully. Good job, healer. Looks like we're doing good. Nobody's coming here yet. Are you okay? Yeah. They have 1200. Oh shit, what was that? Who knows? Here, how about freedom? Nobody's coming? I'd rather stay here, to be honest. I'm so low of gear. They took lumber mill back. God damn it. I don't want to leave because if we leave this, we're basically leaving it wide open for them to cap us. Right. If you can get stables, that would be cool. We got the stables, that's cool. Okay. Okay, so we're only 2 people here, but that should be enough unless Someone has joined the battle group. That's okay. You hide. That's fine. I'll stay here. Hopefully it'll be all right. Keeping a watch. Best I can. Oh shit! Someone's running. What's that? That's nothing. Oh shit! My eyes see. I got the PTSD from this war game. I know. I'm leaving it up to my team to actually try to win this one because I don't have enough gear to carry anyway. I wish I did though. Huh. Go mid. You know, sometimes being a healer is better when you're low level. To be honest, it's a lot easier. Good job, guys. Gonna be okay with this 3. At this rate, do we have a victory available? Or are they gonna win either way? It's gonna be tough, Dan. This is a tough match, I can already tell. We're barely scratching by if we even get a victory with this amount of time. They're all over the stables. My friend is still here, keeping the watch with me. That's good. Got a good healer. 12,000 to 14,000. Shit. This is really close. I don't know what's going to happen. It looks like the Alliance is going to win if we don't cap another one. That sucks. Looks like we already lost. It's okay. Want to go try to grab a base? Yeah. They're at 1440. And they're so close to 1500. We have to do something. If we don't grab a base, they're gonna win like right now. Oh, good job assaulting the lumber mill. Good job. I'm gonna go to blacksmith. Good. I think sometimes this might help. Damn it, they all spawned right there. Damn it. This could help though, guys. We can maybe do this.
It's too far away.
Oh shit! I just got whatever the fuck. This person's immune right now. Can't I do anything? Oh no. Oh crap, I'm gonna die. Oh crap. Get up here. This person's going hard on me. I don't have any. Shit, we lost. That's okay. That's tough. Get that poison off you again. That's why I don't play VGs. That's too hard at this gear level, obviously. Not worth it. Oh. Alright, so what do we got? Mythic Gorgor. We have Mythic Girl. What did my guild say? They said, you can upgrade gear with Drake's Shadowflame Crest. Do that for your weapon. Twice. Good idea. Where is it in Valdrakken that I can use that item to upgrade my gear? Sorry. Okay, let me look at, I'll look it up. Sorry. Okay, so what is it? It's a, Drake Shadowflame's Crest. Crest, use. Complete the upgrade tutorial quest from Vaskran to be able to downgrade your Shadowflame. Use to upgrade. What? Complete the upgrade tutorial quest from Vescar. Damn, Vescar. Fucking upgrade quest. Are you serious? Well, I gotta go back to that area then. Vescarn. And that is located where? Don't do that. Right. What you want to do is go to... Is it the Dragon Isles? Yes. The Walking Shores? The Waking Shores? Sorry. Hold on. Okay. Where is that even? Who knows? Azure Span? No. Forbidden Reach? No. No. Oh. It's in Zalkarat Cavern. Can I reach that cavern from over here? Like, how do... Just type in how to get to Zalkarat Cavern. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, I have to watch a video. From here in Valdrakken, you do what now? You just fly there? No. I'm confused. You go into the cavern. Oh, I see. That's where I need to be. Yeah. Okay, got it. Now in there you have to do a quest. Okay, got it. So go ahead and wait for your blimp or whatever. Go on the blimp and lose the thing. Right. If you haven't noticed, I'm not a big questing fan. I'm more of a like dungeons, maybe raids even, or battlegrounds when I have the gear for it. I don't like getting stunned because squishy noob who just got this game yesterday. It's not fun. Yep, I did just get this game yesterday, but like, I just want to get back to my once very powerful status of being decent at PvP. Kind of sad that they're really at the end of the day, it boils down to gear. Your skill can't carry you at all. Like, at the very low level gear, you can't do anything.
I captained hundreds of smuggling operations, launched right under Elisand's nose.
Even if you're
If
good,
anyone understands subtlety in navigation, it is I.
It doesn't do anything. It's sort of depressing about this game. There's no way to show your abilities if you don't have the gear. You just get squished in like 2 shots. Oh well. Just like life. If you're not careful, someone will pick on you if you haven't got the right amount of money or gear or items. People will squish you like a bug. Sometimes. That's true.
What is it?
Not always, though, Dan. That's true. Some people are nice. Okay, so you have to go here, on the tunnel to that area. Can you watch that video again? Yeah. What is that place called again? Hold on. Valdrakken Cavern. more time. So you're there, you come up from Feldraken, you go straight down to that hole. Oh, I see. It's like right off Feldraken. Got it. Okay, now.
Welcome
Get off
to
me.
the Dragon
Okay.
Isles, adventurers.
Want to take a flight crest there? Flight path? If there is one, are there any around here? No. Where's the flight path? Over this way. Okay. Where's that? Oh, this one right here.
Can I show you my way?
Tell me how to get to Feldraken. That sucks.
I need to get closer.
Hello there, traveler.
Are you friend?
Didn't see you there, buddy. Buddy system, don't wander off alone.
Farewell.
If needed, I will answer the call.
What brings you here?
Fair skies and strong winds.
In unity, find strength.
Ha! Could smell you a mile away.
What do you seek? May you find what you seek. I offer you my aid. Go carefully. What a wrestle!
Lost your way. Oh, lost your way? Bye now.
We have slept long enough. Until next time.
Stay vigilant.
There is much to discover. May we all find what we seek.
This world is vast and wondrous.
dug up today. Hey there. Oh, come closer so I can get a whiff of you.
Could smell you a mile away. Be smelling you.
Okay, that's good to learn. Man, my mic is too loud. Let's turn it down, huh? My friend Wicked just explained to me that the PvP gear scales in Battlegrounds. So I have a loud voice. No, you don't want that, do you? Hey, that's actually better, perhaps. Hold on. This is Broadcaster 2. Broadcaster 2? Too quiet? Broadcaster 1? Loud? No, you don't want that. Soft? No, you don't want that. Soft? No, you don't want that. 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 You don't want that. Damn radio. Good Lord. No. Loud voice? No, too loud. 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 Too quiet. Hello? Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Too quiet. Too quiet. Too loud. Too quiet. Okay, let's make a custom one then. Let's use FM station. I've always liked FM station. Turn that off. You want that on or off? On. Turn the input gain down. Right. Hold on. Yeah, later. Good night. Good night, guys. Thanks. All right, so that is good then, right? Where is that app? There it is. Okay. Turn it up a little bit. Turn it down. Turn it up. 56. Fair trade. 77. Fair trade. I like that. Save it. Save it. Good. Thank you. Not too loud, not too quiet. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so what are we doing? We were complaining about... no, we were explaining that we learned, that I learned, that you can use that PvP blue gear, crappy gear, and it'll scale up to 436 apparently, which I think they should actually change the eye level so you know that it scales instead of making you have to assume that and find out on your own. That sucks. But anyway, hopefully, what size of a raid is this? 5, 6, 7, 25? 25. Good. 14 of 17 DPS, 2 tanks, check marked. 15 of 17. So you want to do raids more or what? Or do you want a PvP? I'm not sure. Both. I'll get some honor for this PvP stuff, and I'll just have 2 sets of gear, and maybe even 2 specs. All right, so someone has to show me where to go because I don't have a clue. Are we gonna get hurt if we drop? I'm not sure. It's water. Never mind. That's fine. Okay, get up there, Dan. Right.
It's too far away.
Doing the best I can. Sorry, guys, if I suck. Number 9 DPS. That's not good. Hurry up, do better. That's fine. 60 is fine. Right? I don't know.
It's too far away.
Within my gear level, I guess doing fine. I'm not sure. Alright, cool, good job. Oh boy, I'm dying. Do more DPS. I'll try. Interrupted Shadow Bolt. Good job, Dan. I'm thinking you're gonna die though. It'll be fine. This is fun, huh? Yeah. Hopefully it's not that complicated of a raid. Those other ones, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Never been here. A lot of people are cooler these days. They let you just come in, check it out, see if you're doing good or not. Oh, wow. Interrupt those. God.
I'm out of range. I need to target.
Is that a boss or a mini boss or what? Mini boss. Alright, right on. Let's do this. You guys want to do this? Ready. This is cool. Good luck, team. I got swine flu. Good job.
My reign begins with your annihilation.
Oh shit, someone did a bunch of stuff. Good job, loyalty. You're doing good. Yeah, doing the best I can. I don't know anything about ads or what the hell else we have to do. Whew. I thought I was going to do decent at first. Now I'm like way far behind everybody. This is going well, but very, 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 very slowly. Painfully slow DPS amounts. This guy is barely taking even a little bit of damage. This might be a long raid. Yep. Good luck, team. Some people have died already. Good luck, team, seriously. Everybody got brought back to life. That's good. You can be res, Daniel. That's true. I can. I will help. Don't worry. I'll help. I can't even see my DPS, so this is cool. It's fun, huh? Yeah, this is fun. I like doing this. Okay, something just happened. No idea what. Don't try too hard, Dan.
My power surges.
We're doing fine. Yeah. Uh-oh.
The darkness bends
It's too far away.
Do I keep DPSing or something? Shit. What happened? What do I have to do? Lord, what do I have to do? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. What am I supposed to do? Help. Oh, right on. It's okay. Jesus Christ. So much stuff going on here. I think we got it. Good. Yeah. No use trying to compete on the DPS section, though. Oh, I can do that again. Yeah.
The abyss beckons.
I need to get closer.
Do I get those ads or what are you supposed to do in here, Dan? I don't know. I don't know. You have to get rid of these balls. Yeah, good job.
I need a target.
Oh crap, it happened again. What the hell? Get the balls. Get rid of the balls. Hurry up about it. Good job.
I'm out of range.
Void is mine to command.
It's too far away.
I will make the
Oh shit, I'm dying. Don't worry about it. Alright, I'm fine. Okay, cool. So I'll be fine. What the hell?
Stars fall upon you.
Oh shit.
Witness my ascension.
I need a target.
Holy crap, this is insane. Oh my gosh, run away, Danny. I'm alright. Just heal yourself, heal yourself. Yeah. Good job. I feel like I'm traversing some kind of plane of reality or something that's crazy. Like a Diablo 3 fight of Diablo at the end of the damn game in the first place. I know, right? It's tough. Okay, so what are we supposed to do here? Hide. Right, sorry. Don't die, Danny. I know, right? You can V-res them, but don't bother right now. He's almost done. Do you want to V-res them? If I can. Run away first, okay, Dan? V-res anyone who you can reach, okay? Good job. Oh, fuck. That's what you get for bringing that guy back. Good job, Daniel. Made the whole group wipe. No. Thank you so much. Awesome. You res me, I res you. Red all.
Bend to me and break.
I don't have any B-reses left though. Unfortunately. Oh shit, fuck my life. Run away, Danny.
Burn in the light of a dying star.
Where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Over here. Right, thank you. Heal up. Are we dying? I should be fine. Make sure you get that heal up, Daniel. They're not healing you. That's okay. I'm 4 DPS, so I'm not really important. Alright. Do some damage at least.
Witness my ascension.
Run, Danny, run. Alright, hang out with the DPS crew and do some DPS. Get the heck out of the middle, Daniel. Yeah. Gotcha.
I need to get closer.
Focus the boss, Danny. We're gonna be alright. Grab. There you go. Right there. Keep attacking him if you can. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Good luck, guys. Wow. Good job. You're up. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna take a knee on that. I don't need that. Did you win that? No. I'm gonna pass. Thank you so much. You're gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. Did you win that? By any chance, Dan?
Raw, dark
You,
energy.
I think got something, didn't you? Or no? I'm not sure.
Himself to his pursuit of power.
Thank you.
Now what will happen to my people?
So did you get anything, Dan? No.
Is this the fate of all who pursue his legacy?
Nice try, though. Thanks. Okay. So I wanted the plate chess piece of that type. Check Wrath's Abyssal Embrace went to. Nobody? You didn't get it? No. I would have known if I got it, I think. It didn't say who it went to, that's okay. I don't see it in my gear, so obviously I didn't get it. That sucks. It's okay though. You died twice though? Yeah, that's okay. Just one boss. That's interesting. That was hard. How's your DPS? Not good. Not good compared to everybody else. Overall data, I did 15th. That's not good. I wish I had more DPS than that. I'm sorry. It's okay. You'll be alright. 14. That's not that bad, I guess. I don't know. I think that's pretty bad. Yep. But anyway. Current fight. On 15th. Sad times. No. It's okay. You just need gear, dude. Okay, so anyway, go back to the PvP vendor. That might help me in PvP. Where's the upgrading gear place?
For the glory of the dragons. Honor all.
Where is it? Oh, shit. What's wrong with me? Gear is right here, I think. Oh, no. To the right? Is it in here? For real? Yes. Good job. Alright, so this is the Honor Quartermaster. What you want to do with your Honor is buy a weapon first. Right. For PvP. So what you also want to do is make gear sets. Save this as, I guess, PvE. Okay. New set, PvP. Question mark. Right. Let's see. Polarn. You want Versatility Mastery, yes. Let's buy that out first. And then we'll use that. That's fine. And that's our only item for PvP right now. We don't sell that. Thank you very much.
I am always at your service.
And then I'll go do some PvP later when I feel like. Raids are fun though. Let's not do that one again though. No, I'm not up for it tonight. To be honest, I'm not up for doing more. I'm gonna actually probably take off right now. Tomorrow, perhaps, we'll play some raids. And get some gear, perhaps, but I'm assuming now they made it more strict between PvE and PvP. Since they scale the PvP armor, they must either downscale or make the PvE armor kind of useless in PvP. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. So, what could be the thing? I'm guessing PvP armor obviously doesn't scale in PvE, so it's going to be useless in most dungeons and raids and stuff. So, you gotta have 2 sets now, right? Something to do. Keeps you busy, I'm sure it will. But yeah, this is good. I'm glad. I'm glad that Honor gear is actually worth something. Can I buy something else though? Go check. I might be able to buy something very cheaply. Where was it? Not there. I think you want to be down here. Yeah. Okay.
The
Do you have any
city's
cheap stuff?
finest wares.
Probably. All you do. So you do. Okay, cool. What do you want to? What do you think the most helpful, useful item is when you're not really in PvP very much and you're just starting? What's going to give you the biggest stat boost to help you out? Chest piece. That is wise, but are they cheap enough? No. Okay, what other than that would be worth it? A back piece, a bracer. Check the stats. 168, 168. Okay. 480, but no damage increase. That's tough. It's really tough. I'm gonna go with the
Return
trinket.
to me soon.
I chose trinket because I feel like it will help. Yes. Save. Right. Equip. Right. Okay. Just need to remember to equip this. Hold on. I thought I had set that to this. Just save it. Right. Okay. Equip. Equip. Gotta get used to that. Otherwise you'll forget. Be a dumbass. Can you switch gear sets in PvP? In the battleground? I wonder. I hope so. Okay. So anyway. Whew. Tough. Tough game.
Aspects watch over you.
That was fun though, to be honest. That raid. That was fun. Alright, well I'm gonna go to bed, or not really, but I'm gonna go wind down, I guess, or do whatever God wants me to do, and log off of the WoW for now. And thank you for watching. I'm doing the best I can to get up to a reasonable gear level and be reasonably knowledgeable at World of Warcraft like I used to be. It takes time though, so be patient with me. I've only been playing Dragonflight for like 3 days, but I've had this game for almost 15 days now, I think. Something along those lines. Alright. So, yeah. See you all